NFL football has always had a special place in the hearts of tens of millions of American citizens dating back decades and decades. More recently, however, the league's Canadian viewership has been rising since the turn of the century and has exploded over the past 10 years and does not seem to be slowing down anytime soon. A big reason for this growth in popularity and viewership in Canada has a lot to do with NFL teams close to the Canadian border having enjoyed the majority of championship success over the past 20 years. Over the past 19 Super Bowls, the New England Patriots have won 6 times. Pittsburgh and Green Bay have both won it twice, while Philadelphia, Indianapolis, and Seattle have all won once as well, meaning that 13 of the past 19 NFL champions are located in states that either border on Canada or one state away. Over that same span, 23 of the 38 teams that have even played in the big game either play in a state that borders on Canada or is one state away. With that being said, let's get on track with this proposal. The NFL's Canadian viewership has risen tremendously over the past decade and has continued to grow going into this season. With this increase in popularity, there is an untapped podcasting market that has yet to be filled by any major Canadian media corporation. It's time that the NFL be discussed over the CBC's airwaves. I give you the fifth down. This presentation will discuss what exactly the fifth down is and what the goal behind the podcast really comes down to. Following this, the proposal will divulge into who the specific target audience for the fifth down is. Continuing, the following presentation will briefly touch on the actual pace and tone of the podcast before discussing who the ideal host and voice behind the show will be. The presentation will go on to what an ideal release schedule for the fifth down would look like, before ending with what my role in the show's team would possibly entail, and then a few closing words.